it's opening weekend. My name is Tony, still relaxing by the pool, but I can't wait to get back to the beach. It's Friday, time to hit the movies hard. Reminiscence, Hugh Jackman. Gonna go to the theater and get some feedback.
Look who I got here. I haven't seen him in like a year and a half. King, in person, not on Zoom.
I'm actually seeing the movie guy in person.
That's right, man.
What's
I'm
going
right
on,
here.
Mr. Movie guy?
Yeah. You saw Reminiscence. You didn't go to the theater.
Nope.
Hugh Jackman. I spoke to you before. You said you had high hopes.
I had very high hopes because I have not yet seen a movie with Hugh Jackman that I can say it sucks. At least I don't remember at this time, but...
Hope this isn't the one.
No, I actually felt like I was watching one of my favorite shows, Westworld.
Westworld, right?
And on HBO, I really thought I was watching one of my favorite shows. I read some of the critics, and the critics were saying that it was a boring movie.
Right.
Not a movie for everybody.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a brainstorm. It's one of those movies that you probably have to watch 5-6 times before you really figure it out.
Right.
And now I'm on my first, so, you know. I think the acting on the movie is amazing. I think that he really makes you, Hugh Jackman really makes you believe that he's in love with this woman. Like, his acting is incredible. I like the whole cast, everybody in the movie, the story. Yeah, it could be a little, I think it drags a little bit. I think it's a little long. Maybe they should have done it a little shorter.
It's an hour and 55.
Yeah, maybe they should have an hour 30, an hour 20, not an hour 55. I don't think they needed all that time to tell the story.
Right.
It's pretty much some type of apocalyptic future. I believe it's in Miami, and most of the city is underwater.
Yeah.
And they have some type of new technology where you can play with your memories. You could go back and relive your memory, and of course, there's always a crime. There's always a woman. There's always a woman in every single movie. Something has to do with a woman. I didn't make this up. I didn't write the movie, so don't blame me, Mr. Movie Guy. Right. Fans of the movie guy, don't blame me.
No.
It's a woman behind every single, I would say 95.9, I would say 99.9 of every crime has to do at the end with a woman. Right. At least in the movies. Right. I don't know why. I don't know why they do that, because
he needed a love interest.
I don't believe in that, but so many things happen. I don't want to give any spoilers. Right. I believe it's a good movie. I believe the acting was great. I believe the cast was great. I believe the special effects and everything looks real. It looks like really Miami's on the water.
Yeah, when I saw the trailer, it looked pretty good. Looked convincing.
And there's a lot of CGI in the movie. You can tell that there's a lot of CGI in the movie, but everything pretty much looks real. It doesn't look like a CGI.
Yeah. How do you think it'll do this weekend?
I think it'll do fine. I don't know anything else other than Paw Patrol.
There's a couple of other movies, but you know,
this weekend,
Paw
Patrol probably do better because it's a kids movie.
It's late August. They just throw their stuff out there.
I think that this movie should have been rated R.
You think so?
But they made. I can tell that I didn't even look at the rating, but I can see that every time there's a bloody scene or there's a scene of a murder or anything like that, right. They do the cut, and that tells me automatically without even reading it that the movie's PG-13.
It is.
And it should have been rated R because it would have made it so much. I think that's the only downfall to the movie.
Well, actually, that sounds like a selling point.
No, I think it's a downfall because it's not a kid's movie, so why make it PG-13? Right. There's no way that a 13-year-old is going to sit down. I just told you, this is one of those movies that it's going to be mind-boggling. That you're going to have to watch 5-6 times before you really, I would say, type to the level of, I wouldn't say Inception, but let's compare it to that. That's the type of movie that we're watching here. What was the other movie? There was another movie that I recall that the guy has short-term memory, and he kept on reliving the same day again, and he left little notes to remind himself. Do you remember that?
It wasn't.
I think it was Memento. So
yeah.
It kind of reminds me of movies like that, and I don't think those are movies for a 13-year-old.
No.
So I don't see what their interest in making it a PG-13 movie and then taking out some of the stuff that they could have left in the movie that would have made it so much better.
Well, maybe it was too long. Maybe they thought it was too long.
I think
as
it was
it
too
was.
long. I think they cut too much, and I think it's not a kids movie in the first place. So I don't see why they would make it a PG-13 movie. But other than that, I don't see any other downfall with the movie. Just the length and the fact that they made it a PG-13 movie when it should have been a rated R movie.
Yeah. All right.
What do you think?
I'm gonna watch it. Well, I'd like to go to the theater, but I'm afraid.
HBO Max.
I got it.
And HBO Max is not paying me, guys. HBO Max.
Of course not.
They're not paying me. I don't know why they're not paying me if I'm promoting them so much.
Right.
But HBO Max.
Maybe one day. That it?
That's it, sir.
Thanks a million, man. I appreciate it as always.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
Hey, King, my man, thanks for doing that. I really appreciate it, and I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember, hoops and sports for all. Hoops and sports, the number 4, all. If you don't send a couple of fazools, I will ban you. I will block you from this channel.